I'm attacked. I'm making records, my fans, they can't wait. They write me letters, tell me I'm great. So I got me an office, gold records on the wall. Just leave a message, maybe I'll call. Lucky I'm sane after all I've been through. Everybody say I'm cool. He's cool. I can't complain, but sometimes I still do. Life's been good to me so far. Sometimes until 4. It's hard to leave when you can't find the door. It's tough to handle this fortune and fame. Everybody's so different, I haven't changed. They say I'm lazy, but it takes all my time. Oh yeah, I keep on going, guess I'll never know
Uh-oh. Here comes a flock of wham-whams.
Company, always on the run. Destiny is a rising sun. Oh, I was born, six gun in my hand. Behind a gun, I'll make my final stand. Hey, that's why they call me bad company, and I can't deny bad company till the day I die. Rebel souls, deserters we are called. Chose a gun and threw away the sword. Now these towns, they all know our name. Six gun sound is our claim to fame. I can hear them say, bad company, and I won't deny. Bad company till the day I die. Till the nothing's real, nothing's making sense. 1,000 times before, I've wondered if there's something more, something more. I feel it's gonna rain like this for days, so let it rain down and wash everything away. I hope that tomorrow the sun will shine. I feel it's gonna rain like this, rain like this, brave enough? Am I strong enough to follow the desire that burns from within? To push away my fear, to stand where I'm afraid. I am through with this, 'cause I am more than this. I promise to myself, alone and no one else. My flame is rising higher. I am the fire. I am burning brighter, roaring like a storm. And I am the one I've been waiting for, screaming like a siren, alive and burning brighter. I I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. I can ride rope, a hammer and paint, do things with my hands that most men can't. I can't get ahead no matter how hard I try. I'm getting really good at barely getting by. Got everything I own by the sweat of my brow. From my four-wheel drive to my cowboy boots, I owe it all to my blue-collar roots. Feel like I'm working overtime on a runaway train. I got to bust loose from this ball and chain. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. Come Friday night, I like to party hard. I carry on with the Cadillac cutie, spend my whole week's pay on some weekend beauty. Come Monday morning, I'm the first to arrive. I ain't nothing but business, y'all, from 9 to 5. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. I can't wait to get up in the morning and do it all over again. Well, I'm a hard-living, hard-working man. And women too.
Yeah, I worked all week, cleaned up, clean cut, and clean shaved. Get the cover off the 68. Fire it up and let them horses sing a little pretty thing, a little tan-leg Georgia Green. She's a rockin' them holy jeans. Hey baby, what you got going on Saturday? You know, word's got it, there's gonna be a party out of town about half a mile. Four-wheel drives and big mud tires, must get down and wind. Oh baby, you can find me in the back of a four-truck tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. But get down in that Georgia clay and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real tall cold drink, chilling to some Skinner or some old hang. Let's get this thing started, it's my kind of party. Girl, if you're gonna drink, go on, baby, just do your thing. Give up your keys. Well, hell, why drive when you can stay with me? And then after a while, we'll sneak away from the bonfire, walk by the moonlight and down to the riverside. I got you sipping on the moonshine. And baby, if you're in the mood, you can settle for one night of rodeo. If you can be my tan-leg Juliet, I'll be your redneck Romeo. Oh, baby, you can find me in the back of a four-truck tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Well, get down in that Georgia clay and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real tall cold drink, chilling the Skinner to some old hang. Let's get this thing started, it's my kind of party. old truck tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clean Alpine piece, the bottom of a real tall cold drink, chilling to some Skinner or some old Hank. Let's get this thing started, it's my kind of party. Where y'all going? Still got a keg breathing.
Riding the storm out